lovely evening, and we're headed over to Darry's. Darry sent me a note a couple hours ago and was asking if I had a minute to give him a hand putting the cylinder heads back on his lovely old, I think it's 1966 Chrysler Windsor. As far as I recall, it's a very nice car. Darry, of course, lives not too far from me, right next door to Steven. So maybe if we're lucky, Steven will stop in and stop me before I do too much damage. And we'll have a look at Darry's 66 Chrysler. This is a, I think it's a 383, and I think it's a two-door hardtop. He may also have his AMC police car put together. So let's hope that we get a chance to see that as well. Got the freezer out today. I don't know, just doesn't seem right going over to Darry's in a French car, so we're taking this guy. Freezer hammering through another summer of complete reliability, really. It's been pretty good. Okay, we are definitely at the right place. Oh, looks like Darry's been shopping. How are you?
Good. How the heck are you?
Oh, really good, buddy.
Much appreciated.
No problem.
Just need to move a little bit forward with it. It's sat and sat for so long.
Yeah. No, I don't have any particular agenda. I got my shit done more or less for today, so
perfect.
I might pester you for a review of the police car once we're done here. But
absolutely,
that's really starting to look good, buddy.
Wow.
I see another Vicky outside.
Oh yeah, I kind of went down a rabbit hole with that.
Here goes.
Oh, seriously.
Okay, so we got her cleaned up. Got her all clean, sanded, and we got new gaskets on there, and here we go.
Off 69 Dodge Charger.
60, I love that we're putting Charger heads on a Newport, or this is a Windsor.
Windsor, yeah.
Instead of the other way around. How many Chargers have Windsor engines in them? Yeah. Probably most of them. Well, here goes the one for the Chrysler team anyway. Now, we gotta get, this is heavy.
That's a heavy beast, yeah.
Oh, come on.
No.
There we go. Okay.
Hit it?
Yep, nailed it.
Okay, here is, so these are...
Ready to go?
Oh.
Okay. Are they all the same?
No.
No, you got, these are the long ones?
Yeah, those are the long ones,
okay.
yeah.
Right on.
Oh, looking good stuff.
Yeah, let's get her done here.
That's progress. We haven't seen.
Yeah, well, this thing's been sitting around, hasn't it?
Oh, it's been in here for about 2 months now.
Okay. Okay, these are all the same. We'll hammer them in there. Funny that you and I both still have our high school cars, and they're both Chryslers of roughly the same era.
Yep, yours is what, a year newer?
7, yeah.
I think that's the first time I met you.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh my god, these slot-side Plymouth Furies are tough to make them straight. And yours was like, holy smokes, like, you were like, yeah, I painted it in a barn. I'm like, oh, this guy is pretty cool.
He's either insane or full of shit, or possibly both.
No, I figured you weren't full of shit. Pretty much, pretty good judge of character, I think. Not bragging, but
the only one that'll take this would be back here.
oh, that's the passenger side, man.
Oh fuck!
Sorry. I watched you pick it up.
Oh my god, eh? That's alright. You know what? I'm the editor, so fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Well, I do have a big block Dodge car, my Newport.
And your 67 Imperial.
No, that's a Poly.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, it's technically a big block. It's a Poly, but
it's a heavy block anyway.
Yeah, and
I would go here because there's a plug hole there and one there. Does that seem reasonable?
Yep.
Because there's not really anywhere else it works.
No, it's only going to work in one place, I believe.
Okay, those are all torqued to 1.5 foot-pounds there. And that's that.
Oh yeah, the heat riser is always on the passenger side on these
okay.
cars. That's the
handy trick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems okay, right?
I think
Definitely
so,
drops
yeah.
right on there.
Yeah, and yeah.
Okay.
No, I think you got her, Scott.
All right.
Sorry
Let's-
we didn't take pictures and I wasn't
I don't
paying
know.
attention.
That cost us an extra 30 seconds.
Well, yeah.
Is there a pin that these sit on? No, eh?
Do think so.
Do you put the little bars on before or after the intake?
Before.
Okay.
Yeah, this thing's all bolted
Now,
in.
is that normal for that to be?
Yeah,
That's okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
you kind of give it a little shove
Yeah,
down.
no problem.
So this is the
Sometimes stuff gets flattened in shipping, so.
yeah. So this is the front one. So this kind of, I guess, you can't see down inside, and there is no one for the back. The back one's just got a steel plate that goes across. At least I'm pretty sure it's the front one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure it is.
So
'Cause
that's
you can't see down into the pan. It's strictly a little bit of a so you can't see under there from
Okay.
the front.
Huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of different, but
Yeah. So well, that's why I got rid of all those, because I got so tired of burning my head on them.
oh yeah.
Now I got the mag. You know what I wear all the time is those ones you strap on your head. And I
Oh,
thought
do
these
ya?
are stupid. Those are the best goddamn thing. I will
I-
never be without one.
I have seen those.
If you don't have one, that you should have.
Really?
They will change your life. You will go around and look for it before you do anything on your car. Ashley got me into them, and I will never. I won't even work on a car until I got one on my head now.
Really?
Yeah.
I've
Just like
seen-
electric impacts, I thought, oh, these are dumb. Until you use one, and you're like, okay, throw away my air impact. That looks decent.
Yeah, beautiful.
Okay.
So that seals off the engine oil
Mm-hmm.
from everything. So now when you drop the intake down, really all you're doing is,
So what is the situation here?
yeah, that's a weird deal, hey?
What is that?
It's
That's just-
just a big block Chrysler.
Yeah. So it doesn't need to
Weird.
seal there.
Nope.
Huh.
It doesn't seal to anything. It's just
Yeah. Weird.
a mouse shit collector.
Oh.
Well, this turkey pan
Mouse
too,
shit.
eh?
Oh god,
Nice
yeah,
get
we've
under
seen
there.
some ferocious stuff under
Oh,
those.
yeah.
Yeah. Just want to get this spun around,
Oh, okay, out of your road.
and it should just drop right in there.
Yep. And nothing serious about it. Just
That's it. I'll leave the rest for Darry, and you got to take me for a ride in this thing when you get her going, though.
definitely.
I don't think I've ever been in this car.
No, probably not.
You've had it ever since I've known you, and I don't think I've ever seen you drive it, actually. Do you,
Yeah,
I
unfortunately.
guess you got the same problem as me. Or you got lots of cars to drive, so.
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't drive my old high school that much either. It's just, like, the fun thing is, when we got these cars, they meant the world to you, right?
Oh,
like it was,
yeah,
and
yeah.
now it's just one of 20 cars you have, and it's just another mouth to feed in a lot of ways.
It just,
But-
and after having it around so many years, you get
Yeah.
afraid to,
They kind of.
I might scratch it if I take it up for a drive or,
Yeah.
so.
You know what it is for me? I'd never want to replace one of these windshields again.
Oh, yeah.
That was in my car. It took me a weekend to get those moldings back on. I also think this car has the most epic ashtray of any car.
Oh, weren't those?
Look at that. Now that is a classic darts
Yeah,
fucking car.
passenger got their own, that was for the little Kleenex box.
Yeah,
Passenger got their own ashtray and driver got their
yeah,
own.
and one each in the back, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got the
Yeah.
little guys. Yeah.
I mean,
For
it's
sure.
not an Imperial with 3
No, you don't
ashtrays.
get 5 lighters. You only got to live with 1 or 2. But
Yeah, I don't think there's any.
yeah,
light.
I think this is the same headliner as my Fury.
That's fact.
Is this gold interior?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is original color on the car? It was always the
Yes.
cream color? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, ivory white, I think, or something like that.
Chrysler Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is awesome. Well, how old were you when you bought this?
Still technically 15.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, my 16th birthday was about a month later.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I had it. when
Still
I
got
was-
the right wipers on.
Yeah.
The airfoil style wipers. Yeah. And 383.
Yeah.
And you never try to make a hot rod out of it, eh? You never.
Well,
Still a 2-barrel.
The only time we had a little fun with it, I bought this dual 4-barrel intake, and it still had 2 Carter 500s on it. And so I bolted that onto the 66 for about a week. I didn't have an air cleaner that would fit.
Yeah.
So I drove around with, and you had to manually shift it because my kickdown didn't work.
None of that would work, yeah.
But pull up beside somebody at about 70 miles an hour on the highway, drop it into low 2 and walk on it.
Yeah.
And I mean, that
The
1,000
sound
CFM
must have been
was
awesome,
too,
eh?
oh, just drone, eh? Because it didn't have a lot of, it didn't just jump up the RPM, it just droned,
Yeah,
eh?
just roared,
The howl through those
awesome.
2 Carter 500s. So that was fun for a while.
Still got that intake?
No,
it's the good
silly
sands
goose,
of
I
time.
sold it. Anyway, so the Matador,
Yeah. Last time we saw this, it was just, I think it was like a day after you painted it, or right around when you painted it.
Yeah.
So,
So we've still got a fair ways to go.
is this
on
the
it.
grill that was in the car? That
No.
looks new. Where did you
Ron?
find such a good grill?
Ron's neighbor had a wagon. His parents had a wagon, and this grill came out of that wagon. It was just so.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
Those are almost impossible to find.
Yeah. So I've got the original, which is still pretty decent.
Pretty good, yeah. These must be old stock. Like those are out of the box, no?
One of them is. The other one, Ron just did a spray bomb cleanup on. I'm not sure
It just
which
looks
one.
clean, man.
Yeah. So, and this bumper, when we had the bumper off, it has auto wrecker pencil crayon on the end. It says 74 Matador, but this is a 75.
Yeah.
So, but look at the nickel in that, hey? Isn't that neat? Like
It
the
just
original.
looks new, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so clean.
So, no, pretty.
And double hood latches. I didn't know that.
Yes. Oh, yeah. AMC, hey?
Really? Are they both remote to one pull to open both?
There's a rod that connects
okay,
the two, and then it's cable.
Yeah, okay.
Cable release from the inside of the car.
Wow, look at that.
The EPS units, from what I know of out in Reg's wrecking yard there, they're all 360 4-barrel cars. So, and then bigger rad,
Okay,
bigger cooling.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, Scott, I don't know a whole lot about the AMC police package. There's not a lot written about it
Right.
in the books that I have. But then, of course, you could still get the 401 4-barrel.
Could you? Even in 70?
75? Yeah, police package only, hey?
Oh, okay.
So since you've seen it, we also put the dash, or the dashes back in. Well, most of it, like the dash cap and everything.
Oh, okay.
And-
May I open the door?
Yep, you bet.
Okay.
Check out the speedometer, of course, that wasn't in it when you saw it.
Oh, okay. Oh, police certified.
Aha! Now, is that a rare part, or what?
Oh, I bet.
Thanks to Reg.
And 140.
Yep, and I bet that 401 4-barrel with the right gears would pull that.
Is that the original headliner in the car?
Yes, it is.
Wow. It's like new.
Talking about windshields.
Right? That was hard to get, eh?
Hard to find. So bought 2 of them because the shipping for 2 was hardly different from 1. And the place in, I think it's in Arizona,
Yeah.
they had 2 of them, and I said, well, you know what, I'll take both.
Take them both, yeah. Oh, having an extra windshield, I mean, now you can sleep at night. Well, now you can drive the car.
Yes.
And you got all these reproduced? These,
Yes, that's a reproduction to as close as we
close
could.
from photographs, eh? Didn't you have some
no.
pictures of one of,
I had an original cut out of Reg cut. That
he cut the
metal
chunk out of the car.
Well, there was nothing left of that body shell.
Sure.
He cut it out. I still have that piece.
Right, and you had a door as well. That's how you...
yeah. So, and the unit number...
Right,
is one of
858,
the units that was out in Reg's yard, so we're doing a tribute to that.
Okay,
That was a real EPS unit number.
Yeah. That is awesome.
Yeah, so it's
What
coming.
a car, yeah. Well, This is another level of rare stuff. Like you can't catalog any of this car. You got to find it all, right? I see you got your door sill plates here.
Yeah. Ron did that, hey? Took them from that tarnished.
Look at the shine on them.
Didn't he do a job on
Beautiful.
Yeah. No, pretty pleased. We gotta.
I can't get over how crispy the front end looks. Like that.
Isn't that neat?
Well, it's just hard to believe that that is not out of a box. It's just such rare stuff.
Yeah. So that decal is identical to what was on one of the police trunk lids.
Yeah.
Except the one out there was black and white.
Yeah.
Ron found the blue one.
Right.
But it's the same lettering.
That's amazing.
And you can see in the picture here.
This is the picture I was wondering about. Yeah.
Both these pictures are.
So these are taken
back in the day.
Yeah.
Well, you can see.
Look, there's a whole fleet of them there.
Yeah. All Matadors, eh? Well, and there's a Nova.
Do you have the little dish hubcaps for it?
You know what? Those are Dodge hubcaps, and they're 15-inch wheels.
Well, that's weird.
So the civilian Matador had 14-inch wheels.
Right. Okay. So that's another police-only things, 15s.
Must have been. And who put those Dodge hubcaps on? I have no idea, but it looks like they've all got them.
And I wonder if they just took Chrysler wheels and hubcaps. And you know why? Because then they could buy 100 of the same size of tire.
Right.
Yeah.
But was that done at the factory or as a part of the police package? I don't know.
There's an unmarked Nova right there. Yeah.
And it would probably be the 354 barrel, likely.
Yeah, yeah.
We took as much as we could get. There was all three 75 Matadors, XEPS.
Yeah. Yeah, and you took everything you could.
Everything we could, yeah.
So what's your ETA on going for a drive here? You got to take us for a drive in this one too.
Probably going to be spring at this point, Scott. To be realistic.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, I'm like
this fall,
spring is very realistic. It's not going before spring. There's a lot to do, right? I mean,
but
I know. Well, when you want it right, and you guys take a lot of time to do all the details, right?
Well, and I got stalled out, hey. So,
well,
but one of the best things that's happened, and I don't know if you noticed the day of Dad's car show here, he was police chief at one point, and drove these.
Yeah.
I got my picture taken with Bob Wasilician in front of this car.
Oh, that's terrific!
At Dad's car show that day.
Yeah, yeah.
A dream of mine.
That's so cool. And so he remembered them, eh?
Oh yeah. No,
yeah. What did he think? Did he say, "Oh, why would you?"
Yeah, he can't. But he knew we were doing this.
Yeah.
He couldn't believe how close. Like I said, what about the color, Bob? Does that bring back memories? Oh yeah.
Wow. Yeah, because this is before Edmonton went to that pale yellow, right? Because they went to a much yellower yellow later on.
Yes, they did. It changed in 76, 77.
Right.
So this
and then they stayed
last.
that way right through until the early 90s or something, didn't they? Then they went, Then they're just white, right?
Yeah. They matched it, and you know what it come back as? Gruen beige. It's a early 70s Mercedes-Benz color.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
beige.
Sure. Now that you say it, I can totally see that. This is so much harder than restoring just another muscle car.
Well, you can't.
Not just because there's twice as many doors.
Yeah, that too.
You can't buy nothing. You have to really make it all happen. Even to find a good enough donor to attempt this is just absolutely epic. So I'm really...
This is a car out of St. Albert.
The donor? Yeah.
Yeah. It was the fella's dad's car.
Right.
And he just had too much stuff.
Do you have a special website where you find this weird ass AMC stuff?
Yes, it's a special website.
Oh yeah?
For us AMC people. And of course, lots of the pieces fit on the more popular cars.
Oh yeah.
Those door handles, you can buy those brand new because that's the same as in the Javelin.
Oh yeah, for sure. That was the AMC.
Yeah.
They're nice handles actually.
They're
really
cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's terrific. Thanks so much for taking a few minutes
to
show me the car, man. I'm just so happy to see it coming together.
Definitely gonna have to
And
go for.
you got to go for a ride.
Yep.
And we should go for a ride in the old high school cruiser too.
Yep.
Okay, time for an update on the Dynaflow. Let's see how Bunny's doing. Go hide, here comes the camera. Here's the table of finished bits for the Dynaflow. So how did everything look?
Well, I'm just taking apart the valve body now.
Okay,
Check that.
what's the matter?
I just need a brute strength to
Okay.
open that and then get this
All right,
plate
good.
off.
I see you've got a combination of media here
Yes.
to get you through. Okay, that's fun.
Shout out to Dyna 1955.
Dyna 1955, thanks so much, buddy. And, oh yeah, look at, there's some magical mystery parts there. There.
Yay. Look at the sides, though. You think somebody pounded it in there?
I'm gonna flip this upside down. Nothing's gonna fly out of there. We're gonna put that on there, and we're gonna give it a tap. There we go.
Okay. Oh, good.
That was quite a spring.
Was it?
Look at how long.
Yeah, it's massive. Huh?
Okay, you got that?
Mm-hmm.
Two in front of each other. Okay, and now is there anything in there?
Yeah, turn it upside down.
Oh
maybe.
yeah, there's something in there. A slidey thing. There you go.
Fantastic.
There's your
Well, isn't that fantastic?
there's your other
Fab.
thingy. Okay. So I guess we saw how all that went.
Mm-hmm.
There, seat. That's
Good.
the seat for these.
Yes, okay, that makes
Does that
sense.
make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're back at Bunny's transmission shop. What do you think so far?
I'd taken it apart and I washed it by hand and cleaned it. And so the next bit is to polish some of the components and have an extra good look at everything. Once things are cleaned, you can have a better look at what's going on.
Didn't find anything disastrous though, really,
No.
except for this one piece. And you can see in there, those oil feed grooves are supposed to be substantially deeper. And if we look at this side, where there's no wear, you can see that those look rather different from there. And that's indicative of some serious wear, and sure enough, there's a big ledge on it there. That's the only real piece of hardware that looks bad. And that's obviously designed as a wear part. And that runs against which? The planetary
Yeah.
case right there. So that runs on there. And this piece here we measured, and it's still to the thousandth of an inch. It's fine. So there's no wear here. So obviously that is designed to be the sacrificial piece. And so we'll be looking for one of those. And what's this is the pump here.
Oil.
And virtually no wear on anything. You can see all of the original machining marks still present. No burrs, no sharp edges, essentially no wear at all on the pump gears. Nothing significant there. Everything here essentially fine. That's what do they call that's just the case, right? So the case is cast iron, and that's good for 10,000 years. And these pieces here, this is the pump body. You can see there's a bushing in there, or a plain bearing, and it's mint. very
And
little
we've
to
got
worry about there.
Some pocking on the friction plates.
Right, so these will be trying to replace at least one. This one is quite rough and looks rather burnt, so that's got to be repaired. We may, depending on what's available, we will either take apart the other Dynaflow we have and sub in the best of both, or possibly buy. We'll see how it goes. And here we see very minimal wear. Like, you can just, I don't think it's even affected the diameter, but the surface finish has changed, so very minimal wear there. This was a bit of an adventure getting that apart.
Yeah.
That's extremely tight, but we managed to pull it off, so I was happy with that. Quite a spring there. So that one pushes on here, which engages direct drive, and we've got servos there and there, and you can see there are seals here which are quite hard but still intact. I think it would have worked. Now, we did clean a lot of sediment out. A lot. Later transmissions had proper filters, and these just have, where's that little screen? Here are all the valves for the valve body. Luckily, no damage. Very finely finished. These go together without seals, so the fit has to be essentially perfect. So those are very delicate. We'll be very careful with those.
So you can see
Right.
how the sediment would
Right.
build up.
You can
It's
see
not going to stop a lot
that
of.
is not going to stop fine particulates. But it you know, it did catch a few bugs anyway. Good. What are these? These are accumulators. One for high and one for drive and one for reverse. Is that right?
They control high and low.
And low.
The
Okay.
amount of pressure, hydraulic pressure.
Okay. So these serve to help it from slamming into gear when you
Yeah. So
drop it in.
these are the adjusters for like the reverse
bands,
and yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Band adjustments there. And these have sliding valves in them here and there. And so there's one, and there's another there. So overall though, pretty fun, and not seeing any major, oh well, we do have this situation. This is the only thing that I don't think it would affect it, but I don't like it. Let's see if we
Right
can
there.
film it. There. And over opposite it. There. So at some point, unless somebody knows differently, that seems to have gotten damaged, and also opposite it there. There's a little bit of a bend in it there as well. Doesn't seem to affect the operation, but I don't really like it, so we're either going to try and fix that, or we're going to take this entire unit from the parts transmission. But everything else, bearing, bushing wise, everything looks really good. So that's kind of an odd situation, but I just can't see how the factory would be putting dents like that in and then kicking it out. So maybe it's been apart before and somebody dropped that. Just kind of strange. Everything else, I don't know, there's another servo there and another very rock hard seal, but there's no tears in anything. I think honestly it probably would have worked, but no harm in going through it. No scoring, right?
Well, yeah, I still have to clean them out.
So you'll polish it even finer than that, just with a Scotch-Brite or what?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Ditto here, just a tiny bit of a scratch there.
Yeah, there was a buildup of sludge in there.
Yeah. Yeah, these
And
were
then-
all pretty sludgy, weren't they?
Yeah, we have to get all these little.
The little marks off?
Yep.
Okay, so that's all Scotch-Brite polishing? Right. Okay, yeah. Anyhow, and the valve body, that's here. Okay, oh, there's more to it.
Yeah.
There you go.
So this needs polished, that needs polished, that needs polished as well.
Okay. Ah,
And that's where the check ball is, so I don't lose it.
okay, yeah. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right on. Well, it's going along pretty good. So, I guess next is what? Next we need to start, we're going to go through and we're going to make a list of every seal that we need to try and find and every part we need to replace. And then we're going to get those on the way. We've been writing to a couple of very helpful people, and we'll keep you guys posted as pieces arrive for this. As I say, I really want this done, back together, and essentially in the car as soon as possible. So thanks for bringing us up to date, Bunny. That's pretty good news. But a lot of it is just in excellent shape. So again, this is just the first cleaning, and then it'll all get a final cleaning before it goes back together. But meanwhile, now we've got it apart enough and clean enough that we can see what we actually need to do. Right on. That's going to be fun. I'm excited to see it go together. What are you doing? Hey. It's a beautiful evening, and we're headed to the GCFCE. To say that I'm excited about this one is a bit of an understatement. We've played with a lot of old Chryslers on this channel, but never a Straight-8. So that's pretty awesome. Leave it to Dan to one-up me on the old flathead Dodge department here. But couldn't be happier for him. Couldn't be happier for this car. What a treat. And another one saved from, well, very likely grim fate. So just a beautiful evening. Pull it in, and there's Nikki the dog waiting for me. Look at that lineup. Pretty awesome. Oh yeah, that's a nice pair. Okay, let's see what's happening. All right, probably gonna need that. Sure is a nice day, isn't it? Oh, what a nice puppy. Hello. What a good girl. Who's your friend here? Marry yourself, fatty. You're a whale. Hello, Junker Patrol. We've got reports that you're harboring junkers. Oh man, you're way ahead of me. Sweet. So, for anybody wondering, you got it to crank over and you got no compression. And at least, did you try any of the holes or just the one?
One.
And the one that you tried, no compression. So, no compression in one. It didn't sound healthy. It didn't even try to fire. We're going to pull the head just as a precaution. You might decide that you need a little more than that, but I guess, I don't know. Right on.
Oh.
I can't believe you got that temp gauge out without any damage, buddy. That is so awesome. Here, I'll hold that while you go get another bucket.
Oh, I'm just gonna empty
Or
this
just
in
dump
the...
it.
Like the coolant doesn't even look bad in the
No,
car.
no. How hard was it to get the hood off?
That was the hardest part of everything that I've done so far. Not a one-man job.
As it turns out.
Yeah.
But you did it with one man.
I did it with one man. That's unbelievable. I'm gonna shave this all.
Yeah. Not even any. Didn't even put my finger over.
No,
Or is it done?
no, it's like dribbling. You know it all.
I did this.
Yeah, it'll come out.
Okay. Sweet. Magnificent. Oh, you can tell Dan likes this one because it's got fender covers.
Yeah.
What are the plugs like?
Just
old.
dirty.
Yeah.
Just old, dirty.
But
plugs.
not oily.
No.
Good. Okay, let's get
let's let
set
that
up
drain
and
for a
then we'll
minute.
start. We gotta have drinks. Yes, smokes.
Yeah, it'll come out.
Sweet. Okay, let's get set up and then we'll start. We gotta have drinks. Yeah, smokes. Okay, let's get set up and then we'll start. We gotta have drinks. Yes, smokes. Yes, smokes. Okay, let's get set up and then we'll start. We gotta have drinks. and charge some batteries, camera batteries that is. Did I
Everything
mention that
came
I'm
off.
jealous?
No.
Not enough times,
No.
eh?
That's a big one.
That's weird, eh?
Yeah, that's been changed. This engine's been apart, there's no question about it. This one's pulling the whole stud out.
I think that should come off now, right? What you were doing would probably pop it up, or does that not give you enough?
That just doesn't give me enough.
Yeah. Ready?
Yep. There it goes.
There it goes. Okay. Well, that should do it then. Come a bit from here.
Oh.
It's just heavy, that's all.
Okay, so we just gotta have a plan. Which way are we gonna go with it? You wanna go towards me because no carburetor?
Yeah, it makes more sense.
I can stand in there and lift it out.
Okay, well, if you want to do that, you can just hand it to me then.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Put the pry bar underneath it on this side. Just somewhere, just put it in there somewhere so it doesn't fall.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. Oh my good God.
Okay, I don't want to have this under there because of the gasket, but I can hold this in. You can get that.
Okay, it's just stuck on these.
Yeah.
Oh, because it gets stuck at the back of the car.
There we go.
Okay. Okay, I'll just hold it for a sec. Can you grab it? Oh, my goodness.
Where do you want to put it?
Let's put it on.
Put it on these tires if you don't care.
Oh, those technology. Here, put it on this. The coolant's from.
Yeah, let's get that out of there. Filled itself up with coolant here.
Ooh, those are some deep holes.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
You got a, what do you call it, a turkey sucker there or whatever?
Yeah, I'll have to clean it out after. I'm just gonna wipe this up before.
Yeah. Well, let's get going here. Have you got a bucket to put antifreeze in?
Yeah, in front of you.
Okay. Well, one thing we can see right away is there sure seems to be a lot of valves open. Although,
Not terrible.
generally only the exhaust stick open, so that one's probably wrong. That one's open. That one might be stuck. No, I don't think there's anything to worry about. Other than figuring out which ones are stuck. And then, I guess the biggest thing is going to be getting the gasket off without damaging it. Man,
Because remember,
good thing this wasn't around for Straight-8 Showdown or we would have got killed.
oh, that would have been epic.
This would have been an easy one. This would have been easy victory. I don't know much about engines, but very rarely do you see all 8 exhaust valves open at the same time. So unless this engine is different, then a lot of these should not be open. Wow. You might need a little more. I was surprised. Usually they just... Yeah, probably.
I'm not hitting it very hard either.
No, we gotta hit him a little harder. You gotta be dead square.
I don't want to hit them that hard. I don't know how easy these ones are to bend.
The other thing we could try is if you rotate them. They have that notch in them. They're stuck worse than I expected, honestly. And I doubt you'll be able to with that. Yeah. Okay.
No.
Well, good. At least we know what we're up against. Okay. Well, it's going to take a few minutes to loosen these up, so we're going to get started.
See what happens.
Well, right now I'm going to go. I'm going to be nice and square.
Do you want to switch sides? Because it'd be easier to hold the hammer flat from this side, and I could still hit from that side.
Yeah, sure.
Does it turn or no? Or are you just feeling how crusty it is?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a sense of how bad this is. Wait.
I'm not not really anything yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good enough. Let's go for the easy ones that snap closed. Yeah, that's good enough. That one's barely moving. It's tight. Trying to keep it dead center there. None of them are snapping closed, which is a bit disappointing.
That moves down.
Oh yeah, they're all moving. Okay. I'm just quite shocked that not a single one has slammed shut. That one's moving pretty good though, right?
Yeah. I'm barely touching
Yeah,
it.
yeah, good.
Like, look where I'm holding the hammer.
Yeah, good. It's perfect. Then
Then we're down quite a ways.
Yeah, we're not doing any harm. These are like legendary. It's a Straight-8. This is gonna be the smoothest running car you've ever had. You got a plan? That's it. That's twice. Anyway, I was also thinking, why aren't we Gibbsing all the cylinders if we're going to crank it over? It'll just go so much smoother. Yeah, just hit them all. Especially the ones we've got antifreeze in, right? They'll be much happier. Okay, small hammer, big hammer game.
Okay. That turned over a lot better with oil in it.
I'd like to see these closing. You want me to close it?
Might as well. They are going down easier than before.
Just the handle of it.
You want to keep going or no?
No, it's tight. We don't want to scrub the cam off, right?
No. That was really good.
That's closed, or it's down as far as it'll go.
That one was pretty easy.
Nope, that one's open. Yeah, let's do the pipe. Pipe again. Watch your hand. Got it?
Go again?
More.
Yeah.
I guess all we can do is this. I mean, or nothing. Like, this is...
Well, it's really nothing else you can do.
We'll just keep going.
All still just stuck.
Yeah. What is
CXC 51A.
Right from your Ford dealership, eh?
I doubt it.
Like
Just
night.
even the smell of this stuff though, like,
Oh, this was the magical stuff, yes. Everybody gather around, kids.
yeah.
Oh, that's a nostalgic kind of toxin. I already did the last couple there.
We're gonna just fucking lay something down here. Something's gotta give.
It's just, yeah, just tapping. But we haven't damaged anything.
Nope.
We're starting to loosen up some of them.
Can you smell that stuff?
You can smell what you cook. Oh, that one's down.
There's isocyanates in that for sure, of some type.
Polyisocyanate, which is like all of them.
Yeah, yeah, all of them.
It's Polly and her friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cyanides. I did those. I didn't do the back one. That's done. Still very stuck. Well, I would say more than half of them are coming around, but wow, a couple of those guys are not friendly. Okay. Actually, you know what? That clack was way quieter this time. Of the sticky one. Yep, keep hammering it. Another round for the fellas. Yeah, the cylinders are excellent. I have to say, right? Have you seen any wrist pins sailing through the ditch there? Nothing, just nice. Almost closed itself, almost. Not happening.
That one's not super happy, no. This works better.
Good.
Jam this in the bolt and then run the screwdriver across this to the stuff.
Yeah. Way better. Okay. But you can see how much faster this would go if you could get at the bottoms of them too, right?
Yeah.
Which is, you know, okay, humor me here. How hard would it be to take this magic cover off of here and look and just spray the bottoms of the valves? Because I think you're going to have to. It would, because now it'll take a quarter as long if you can get at the bottom of them as well.
Just the covers, like the side covers?
Yeah.
Well, let's do this one more time, crank it over, and then I'll open the side covers.
I've got the side covers off now in an attempt to put oil on the bottom of the valves. They're stuck worse than we anticipated, so plan 1.5 is just to try and cut
It's
down.
as hard to squeeze a can with just your thumb.
Oh yeah, you can't operate this. That's the slipperiest stuff in the universe. You're trying to operate it one-handed.
Oh, it's just pissing down my hand.
Well, let's try that. Well, they definitely have oil on the valves. There's no doubt in my mind.
Really, the way that we're going to beat this is do as quickly as possible. Because we got much to figure out. Look at how much better that is already. I still got a ways to go. Let me see the rig. Nice. Yeah, interesting. I've got exactly that. Anyway, it's working fine. We got 2 out of 16. No, that's not true. 10 out of 16. We got 6 stuck exhaust valves, but they're coming. We're getting pretty close, actually. Okay, hey, that was fun. Super fun.
Today on Whack-A-Valve,
We played some serious Whack-A-Valve. Like if Whack-A-Valve cost a quarter, we're going home with no paper route money. All 8 of the exhaust valves were stuck open. Now we're hopefully down to 1 or 0.
okay, let's give it
See.
a try. No, the one
We got
stayed up.
1. It's okay.
You stay down.
Amazing. Did we get them all?
Yep.
That's it?
Hold on.
That's
And you can
fantastic.
see.
And, oh yeah. Yeah, 030.
Yeah. So somebody spent some.
Is that a 3 or a 60?
That's a 3. It's
Oh,
for
there
sure
it is, a 3. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Right on.
Too bad they didn't go with an Edmunds
That's right. Yeah.
cylinder head. And
Do they make performance parts of this?
I think at one time somebody had made a performance cylinder head for it and like a Edmunds style intake
Yeah.
for it, which would.
Yeah, all this needs is more carburetor.
I'm gonna turn it over just to the point that valve stays down, so we know it's rebuilt for sure.
That took a lot longer than we thought. I thought we'd have 1 or 2, and they weren't a little stuck. Sometimes you hit them a couple times and they go snap, and absolutely none of these did that.
Even the ones that went snap would stick back up again.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we spent basically the whole night tapping on valves, but we also
Tapping.
learned a lot about how good this engine is. So it's going to need a huge amount of cleaning. It would be destructive to try and get it running in the next half an hour. So we're going to show a rare bit of restraint at the old GCFCE.
Yeah, it's not.
Tiny hints of restraint today.
We didn't even have to pull out the piece of birch.
We didn't even
Nice.
have to hit it with any firewood.
Yeah.
So we've got just a bunch of cleaning to do. And the head's, I believe, in excellent condition.
Well, it appears so.
And again, the engine was not broken by any means. It was just stuck from sitting around.
And I believe...
Head looks to have the factory turning on it. Look at the size of the
like a nice...
milling head they use there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That it can either be reused if it's cleaned carefully. Right? We reuse that
This should be
shit
cleaned
all the
pretty
time. Ooh, how close. See that? See how close? Look at how close that is, dude.
That's like dangerously close, isn't it?
Look at where the gasket runs. Well, that to me seems, look at here too. It's literally right off, right
I don't
there.
think it's the right head gasket.
Well, that's coolant right there.
Yeah.
And you're less than a half
Like
an inch
this,
away.
look at this. It's literally sitting.
Yeah, it's so close, and we saw that on the block too. We saw the footprints from the carbon, and honestly, without all that, look at this one. Look at the line, it goes.
Well, look at this
Right.
one. It doesn't. Look at this right
They
here.
all do it, or a bunch of them. Yeah. That gasket is way
Look at this
too
one here.
close. Yeah, so I don't know how it was even running, honestly.
I should probably get the right gasket for it. Look at the carbon, hey?
Well, all I can figure, no, because if they had milled the head, the hole would get smaller, if anything.
Which would make the gasket.
Well, if you milled this down, this heart shape would get smaller and smaller, right? It
Oh,
wouldn't, it
yes.
wouldn't get bigger and bigger like this. I think you're right. I think it's a combination. Like, look at that. It is so close
It'll clean
to
up.
blowing through. Like that to me seems, that seems to have just blown through. But no sign of it. Now, it doesn't mean that it wasn't overheating or blowing bubbles in the radiator.
Man,
we don't know.
they could have rebuilt this engine and drove around the yard and never left the yard, right?
There's a pretty good shine on the cylinders, though. There's no wear, but there's no honing marks either. And it was bored 30 over, so those would have been hone marks.
True.
So it's at least got a couple thousand miles on it. But probably less than 10.
I guess it'll all clean up.
Yeah, it'll all clean up.
Maybe I should just order the right head gasket and get it over with and spend the weight. You don't think so? Copper coat and throw it back on?
Well,
What's
no, is it really 4 weeks though? You can't fucking.
I could probably get it sooner if I had to.
Oh, has it squeezed in there?
Yeah.
That's how it was probably getting away with it.
Yeah. It's another minute miles. It's just not even stuck on there that much. It's not like baked on slant 6 from a fucking...
I like 8-cylinder inline engines though, eh? That's just so cool.
Some jail van slant 6 that spent time driving around in jail.
Does it say anything cool on the top of it?
No.
Jail slant 6 van?
Yeah.
That's more like your usual
It doesn't
flavor.
say anything.
Really? No. Nothing, not Spitfire or nothing. Just, here's your engine. Hope you like it. Nothing for the serial number nerds today?
No, I don't really know much about them.
Yeah, nothing. Even if it was like, but that is literally over the edge there.
It's the wrong head gasket.
Well, yeah, we ran out of time to keep picking the ignition too. But
Well, now it
that,
sparks. Yeah, I mean, I checked. It sparks.
yeah, so if it's got spark, now it'll have compression.
The undercut of this car is absolutely fucking unbelievable.
Yeah. And the rest of it's gonna come up that way too. Am I even in the frame? No one knows.
Who knows?
No one knows.
Are we rolling?
I don't know, Jay can check it out.
You betcha.
Roll it.
Andy's in.
Okay.
Scott's in.
Jesus. All the degenerates.
Oh yeah, it's mail time. Da, da, da. We have special guest, Agent 533, who tries to avoid getting anywhere near the place. but we tricked him into coming over so that he could open this piece of mail. Welcome back. You're up.
I'm up.
He's
First up. Maybe some kind of a head gasket or something.
It's
Or-
fragile.
It is fragile. E. McFall.
E. McFall. I think I know who you're talking about.
Okay, well, I don't know who we're talking about.
Okay,
So
well.
let's see.
E. McFall is in Montreal.
Montreal.
Old retro, old school Elton McFall.
Elton.
It's from Elton.
Gotcha. Just needed to hear the full.
Yeah. Elton.
I am excited to see what the
Fragile.
subject matter is this time.
Well, if you had to guess,
I'm gonna
probably
it's
guess it was an
some kind of
automotive
machine.
theme.
This is pretty cool.
Oh,
This one has some
awesome.
portraiture in it.
Look at the
Wow.
lighting.
Awesome.
Pretty
Wow.
epic,
That
actually.
is sweet.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one's going up,
that's
eh?
Yeah.
That's from the shot from the calendar.
Yeah.
Right.
Well done, sir.
Awesome, yeah.
Fantastic. Fantastic as always, Elton.
Oops.
You guys get Elton to paint your cars. He's very reasonable and it's a lot of fun.
And very
And
talented.
Very talented. And look at that. I recognize that car.
I recognize that guy.
Look at that, right?
Thanks, Elton.
Thanks, Elton. That one's going up in the bar, buddy.
Oh, the pinnacle of piston engine aircraft right there.
It says care of Scott.
Blake.
Nobody writes C/O anymore. Have you noticed that?
What do you have here?
Well, you have me already at oh, look at this. 1940 Dodge.
Hoffman
Oh, I love this
Nolan
kind of
Motor
stay.
Company, West Ohio. Oh, cool.
Right? How do you not like that? Okay, make sure.
Oh, what's that? Metal. What is that?
1933 Century Progress Chicago.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Friggin' 1933 Plymouth ashtray, you guys.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool.
doesn't get much better than that. A few little things thought you'd enjoy. Good luck on everyone's projects. Watch every show back to the wheel it runs with classical music. Oh, all the way back to then. Oh, cheers. Cheers from Pennsylvania, Bob. Thanks so much, Bob. That's very cool. And a keychain with Stell.
Very cool.
That's very kind.
Hoffman Nolan Motor Company.
Yeah, that stuff's great. We have a pretty decent selection of old literature like this now. Isn't that cool?
Really nice.
Somebody would send that.
Luxurious? Yes. But it was built to save you money, too.
Scotch Dynamite. Agreed.
Very cool. That's a pretty dense brochure here. Like, it's still going. They're giving you a lot of product benefits in this brochure. Someone wanted to advertise these.
Oh, look at the luxury liner deluxe coupe.
Sweet, though, right?
Oh yeah,
The
it's like
airbrush
very
and all
ghosty.
that.
Yeah. I like 40 Dodge. That's a really pretty grill.
Yeah, it is.
Too bad that I just smashed all to shit.
Ooh, deluxe liner.
Oh yeah, that'd be worth having. Hey, that's a pretty car.
What year do you think that's from? What are the cars?
The cars have fins. It looks like a '59 Plymouth on the back front cover. Actually, that's a '60 Oldsmobile grill. I don't know. Probably early '60s then.
They're showing his Texaco credit card
They're
expiring
1960.
September 1960.
Well, thanks so
the
much,
green patina.
Bob Blake in
Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh.
PA. Justin Davies.
Do we know Justin Davies?
Nope, but it contains a wooden box. Dun dun dun.
From
Maybe
the
not dox his address.
Across the pond.
Yeah, right. Here's his exact address in case you think, in case he's hiding from the cops. At least somebody brought a pocket knife. Jesus, you should see some of these guys.
That's Andy. He's always
He's
prepared.
unprepared.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Looking like parts.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like a Chrysler
It does
box.
look like a Chrysler
Volpar
car.
equipment there.
Oh, BMC.
EMC.
Dun, dun,
Oh,
dun. Fuel gauge.
Oh, really?
for what?
So, well, it doesn't even matter. It's
Yeah.
already awesome.
Gently.
Oh, Al wishes he was here right now. Oh. I just love that. I don't even
New
care what it's
in
for.
box.
New in box. If you
Oh, there you go, Mini.
It's for a Mini.
Oh
right there.
man, Al's gonna be in his glory.
That's what his fuel gauge probably looks like
all the time.
Oh, I love that kind of stuff.
Close are a few odds and sods. The Rover PG Siggy cigar box.
Oh. Very nice.
The headlights
I was gonna say,
light up
This might be
there's a
the
top
lid.
to the box.
Right.
It makes a little
under
more
a
sense.
desk lamp.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Here's a desk lamp.
Whoa.
Stuff, eh?
Whoa.
Look at
Whoa, this is
Oh my
VIP room
God,
stuff here.
this. Oh, wow.
Oh my god. I think
If you turn
did
it,
you guys hear that? That was the price of Keith's soul just ringing up in the till there. It's a Rover P6 cigar box. Oh man, I wish Keith was here.
under a desk lamp.
It even says Rover 2000 takes motoring years ahead.
What
and
does
I'll
this
just
say?
fix this in the editing.
Check it out.
Oh, it's an Austin badge. Oh, look at that. I know somebody who will like that. Wow.
Light
What do you
height
suppose
for
this
rear
is?
window. Yeah, it's in brackets. So the rear window will shine light through the headlights. Is what I'm reading. Oh yeah, you can see the rear window. There's a
It
little.
was worth getting up today, you guys.
That is so cool.
Can't believe this sat on my shelf. Keith was standing right next to it so many times. Oh, I'm going to send a picture to him right now. He's just, no, we'll let Keith have one more night of peace.
Justin Davies.
Cool.
Justin, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. First off, what is this? Did you guys read it up?
Sorry.
What I read was an adapter that allows the spare wheel on a P6 to be mounted on the boot. If the car already has the large
yes.
round Rover badge on the boot lid. So if you take the badge off, you mount
Sure, you
back,
screw this in there and you
and
can
then
mount
you can
your
mount the
spare.
spare.
What?
No, that was a factory thing.
Really?
Wow, that's cool. Yeah, I remember Keith telling me something about that. He's not a spare on the, but that's really cool. Like that's some black belt Rover nerd bullshit right there. That's awesome.
Yeah,
And
I
did we
wouldn't
say
have-
what this is for?
He said that is an Austin script badge, also probably for Al. A fuel gauge for a Mini for Al. I've owned
Excellent.
5 Minis, including 1275 GT and a van, a P6 3500S, an SD1 Vitesse. Garbage. He was not a fan of that car.
I was like, Andy's just editorializing now.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Hypercritical
Yeah,
of the guy
I can
sending
just sit here and just
amazing
pan
gifts.
your car.
Yeah.
Send us pictures of your
Yeah.
car and we'll just
Let
pan
us
it.
roast you.
That's awesome. Garbage. Oh, that's fun. SD1 Vitesse. Just so you know, we're not giving him a hard time here. Garbage. Couple of Peugeot 305 and 605 and 505. Nice.
French car division approved.
Yeah. Renault Espace. Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
That's cool. I think they got a hard time, but I think they're really cool. Of course, I guess I would. Morris Minor van, very cool. Riley Elf, that's some black belt A
Riley?
series
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, I think that's like the Riley version of the Mini. You ever seen it? It's got like a little upright radiator,
know-
but it's basically a Mini, and it has a
Yeah.
little tiny, like 4-inch long trunk on the back. Yeah, it's
Couple
the
Well, they tried to make him look like more.
Jensen
of a sedan.
CV8s.
Should he
Still
still
have.
have
Nice. Okay, you win. 3 V-dubs. Number 4. T25 Synchro. Jesus, this guy's like... Sad bastard. I was going to say, I was just about to call him a sad bastard and he beat me to it. That was grade A. Look at that. And I just love that there's somebody out there that would have something like this.
It still cares about this.
Well, like if you didn't need it, what kind of an insane person holds on to this?
yeah. Sure, Al will be thrilled.
Yeah,
Do
on
it,
behalf
Alex.
of Al, thanks so much. I can't wait to send a picture to the fellas. That is great. Well, I'm so happy we did that.
Barry
Sometimes I like to know when they were mailed. Very
Barry
Koch. Coke. Guys, this is all in random order.
MA
Some of these
Massachusetts
have been around for a while. I apologize.
Date of
go.
mailing. Well, it's less than a year ago.
Okay, well that's all right. I don't feel too bad. The last time you were here, we opened a bunch of mail. That hard drive got wrecked, and I never got to edit that. that because it was really good. It was those people sent those big signs of Dean's used car lot and stuff, and Justin was here, and it's all still on that wrecked hard drive. But Jesus Christ, it's like $4,000 to get the footage back.
Barry's.
Oh, come on, you
boy,
guys.
Looks like a shop, factory shop manual.
What's going on here?
For 1963 Imperial.
That's crazy. Yeah, we don't like that kind of thing at all. That's so cool.
And there's something else in here. I think it's a. Oh, look at that.
Hudson.
Where do people get this stuff?
Yeah, cool.
Hudson Jet Owner's Manual. Hudson Motor Company. Somebody
like
with a
the
Hudson
name
Jet
on
is
it.
just like, no, not those assholes.
It's the same guy.
I've been looking for 17 years.
Oh, there you
look
go.
at this. There, here's where this bastard.
C54 Cecil Bell is probably,
Cecil, there's a name you don't hear every day anymore.
or maybe it's Cecil. St. John's, New Brunswick.
New Brunswick.
54. Oh, look at how cool that is.
Wow. And it's a fold out, isn't it? Or?
Oh yeah, it's the centerfold. Does it go more? Oh, it does.
Oh, look at that.
That's cool. Well, we'll put that on the shelf with the original factory manuals, because that'll go with this. See, you guys.
There you go.
Barry.
Cecil Bell's house in St. John, New Brunswick. This is the guy that bought
You're
it.
really gonna dox him.
I think I was probably by that guy's house last year. That is awesome.
That's really cool. Well, how fun is that? Look at that place, eh? That's cool.
I'm gonna send a picture of that to my buddy.
With some detective work.
That's cool, yeah. Man, you think it's bad when you put shit on the internet.
No
Just don't
kidding.
write it in some old auto manual.
63 service manual for all your Imperial needs. You're gonna know every factory procedure on that thing.
This
Setting
should
the lash on
sort
your
you out.
426 max wedge, or
Is this 413 days? Might be.
Probably
63.
413, maybe with the long manifold thing.
300H. There it is.
cross ram,
That's what
baby.
we're talking about.
There.
Yeah.
And that's the coolest picture in
Yeah,
the
here's
whole
this one
manual.
though with the whole assembled shot too. Yeah, sweet.
Did they describe? So I assume it's a 413 at
Says
this point.
gas goes here.
Lots of
Wing nut. Yes, I'll say. Look at all that bullshit, eh? The bell crank between the carbs and the big loopy. Yeah, that was cool. Those are a pain in the ass, but cool. I would drive that. How awesome was that? Okay,
Thanks
Let's-
very
does
much.
that go with
Barry,
this?
Barry Kosh.
try and keep them together. We got more mail.
CR Low, Gold River, BC.
Gold
See.
River. Is it ticking?
Oh my
Is there any
goodness.
ticking?
They're diffused by now. That's why I don't open the mail very much.
Let
let all the timers run out.
The
eh?
battery on the clock radio in there.
Yeah, it's like beep, 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 beep. All the fucking dead man switch triggers rust. Eh?
This is definitely a hubcap of some kind.
Mother God.
And some other associated items. Okay, item number one.
First off, it's a soldering iron
Oh, cool.
from 1704.
Check it out. It does look
That's very cool.
well worn and used. Lenbro 2.
That's cool.
Man, whenever I attach ICs to my
How
old
circuit
is that?
board,
It's old. It's
Hand
not
tool
really
enthusiasts.
yeah,
That's too nice for this place.
Cool.
it's when you do an integrated
Well, you know, if you
circuit.
want to get a million views, all you do is you put these on the grinder and fucking grind them down, and then you polish them up, and then you put it on YouTube on a white piece of tablecloth. 2.5 million views a day for the rest of your life.
That looks like.
Oh, we don't like that kind of thing.
mid-60s
What do you think?
Mopar.
63?
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Dart.
Like 60? Now we gotta know. God damn.
I'd say a 64 Dart.
No, I think it's Monaco.
Oh, you figure?
Yeah.
That's maybe 14 inch, yeah.
Maybe. What do you guys think? Polara
Probably a
or
bigger
Coronet?
car.
Coronet 500, 1963. That's my guess.
Coronet,
60.
you said.
Oh, I said Coronet. Yeah, that's what it says here. It says 64, 65 Coronet Polara. So that's all 14s. Wow, how sweet is that?
And a bludgeoning tool.
That's a beauty. Thank you.
If this is the hubcap is right, you'd definitely want.
Well, I got close without going over. Nobody will ever beat your compression is right round there.
not.
What the? Come on, a moto meter?
Cool.
Was that an aftermarket piece that would
Chevy.
thread onto a...
Chevrolet.
Yeah.
If that fits my car, it's going on immediately. No, it's way too old for my car.
Danger Steam Summer Average.
That's just beautiful. Who would send that to me? Why would you do that? It's probably worth
To
money.
avoid boiling away, investigate any sudden rise of temperature.
Oh, it's just handy
Unreal.
tips, eh?
Well, sure.
That must weigh like
It's the
3
finest
pounds.
of fine print. Were glasses even good enough to read
Wow.
that back then? Holy shit.
Especially when it's kind of dusty in there.
But it's pretty goddamn
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
The Boyce Motometer. Wow, some more stunning camera work on the show today.
Really cool piece.
Thank you so much. What a
that
treat.
from?
Man, who sends this stuff? Like,
That was on the box, right?
that is just absolutely, look at that. Double down on your
CR Low.
Gold River, BC.
CR Low. I don't know what to say, man. That's just a little over the top. Holy cow. That was
What does
beautiful.
this say about CR Low's collection?
Yeah, if this is the kind of stuff you're giving away, what are you keeping?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a tiny car and it's a Vic.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
white thing.
there's for the daughter.
Yeah, I'll put that
Andy's daughter drives a police car Vic.
RCMP.
There you
Sweet.
go. Oh, you think
She's
maybe
gonna love
Dan-
that.
Yeah,
Put that on the
glue it
dash.
on the dash.
Yeah, totally.
Nice.
Can't believe the stuff.
Okay,
What?
let's move this out of the way.
Okay, hang on. We got a huge one here.
Set this up in front of me.
Oh, man, what
This
a
is
day.
bizarre.
Hang on a sec. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching the show this week. As always, a terrific time putting it together, and lots more on the way. Wanted to say a sincere thanks to everybody who sent something in the mail. I only put a small portion of that together for today's show, and we have a lot more on the way. So thank you guys so much. It's a little overwhelming and incredibly generous of you guys. So we'll be putting a little bit of that together for the next few weeks. Special thanks to everybody who ordered a calendar this year. We actually sold more than last year, so that's awesome. Thank you guys so much. They are at the printer now being printed. I hope to have them all in the mail within the next couple of weeks. Of course, I'll keep everybody posted. There might be 1 or 2 extras, but for the most part, we print to order. So thank you guys so much. It was a lot of fun putting the calendar together again this year. Of course, thanks as always to the patrons of the show. You guys make it possible to do this. I don't know if anybody noticed, but last week's video got demonetized. So again, without the patrons of the show, it would simply not be possible. If you say anything that YouTube doesn't like, then you know you did it all for nothing. And these are a tremendous amount of work to put these shows together. So thank you guys. The patrons make it possible. The show is for you. Cheers. Thanks, of course, to anybody who sent anything in through the tip jar at PayPal or here at the Super Thanks on YouTube. Tremendously appreciated and very helpful, and is what allows us to save these cars and put them together. So you guys, champions, thank you guys so much. As always, I would ask you to please double check if you think you're subscribed. Not only does YouTube demonetize this channel, they actually unsubscribe a lot of people from it. Hence, 15 years later, we have not hit 70,000 subscribers. I would really like to hit 70 by the end of the year. That would be awesome. Please, please do subscribe. I'm sure it won't put you on too many lists. Special thanks to Darry for having us over, and to Dan for having us over. The agents are what make this possible. You guys are the best friends a guy could have. So I've been working on the 60 Impala this week. I've been working on the doors for the Nash, and I've been working on the Volvo. So there's lots more coming up on those projects in the next week or two. Of course, getting to the SM as soon as we can. I want to send our best wishes to Dean and his mom. Dean's been out of town all week. His mother took a fall and she is in the hospital. Dean went out to visit her. All the very best, buddy. Our thoughts are with you, and speedy recovery for everybody. Am I forgetting anything? Probably. Everybody, please have a terrific week. We'll catch up with you very soon. All the very best from here. Cheers. This is a regular contributor.
Same old shit.
Bring it here. What's the matter with your brain? Hey.